Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. I did get a request to talk about Hood, and I wanted to go a little bit into Robinhood because I have not talked about Robinhood in a while. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very unpopular opinion. I like Robinhood, right? I think Robinhood is fantastic. I've never had any issues with Robinhood apart from the whole, GameStop, whatever debacle. But I like Robinhood as a company. I think Robinhood as a company is actually really fantastic. I think they're, as a broker, I think they're great. Also, I've never had any problems with Robinhood any at all. The only issue I've ever had is when GameStop did that short squeeze and you were prevented from buying anymore, right? Which is a really shitty thing for them to do. But that doesn't mean that I don't like Robinhood as a company. Currently, right now, I'm not accumulating Robinhood. I think at these prices, Robinhood is an absolutely freaking huge steal. I think there's a really good chance that Robinhood is eventually going to break this downtrend that it's had ever since basically IPO, right? Because it just ran up for like a week or two and then crashed continuously since then. Um, but as of right now, I do see. I don't know. You can possibly see this as like a double bottom on like the daily for a reversal. I would personally accumulate anything between $15 and like $10 or so, like 9.95. So anything in this range, I think is accumulation. I think right now, Robinhood is not something you trade. Robinhood is just something you buy and you hold for a very long time. So, TA on Robinhood doesn't really make too much sense to me because I would personally be buying a bunch right here and just holding for the long term. If you buy here, you can probably see eventually like a 6x return on your money. Where did it go peak? Peak it went to like $80, right? So you can possibly see another 8x return on your money in the long run. I like Robinhood. Like I said, I personally think it can go back to $80. I think it's sustainable. I think long term, I think Robinhood is extremely sustainable. I think it's the only broker with an actual usable app. I tried using Webull the other day and it was fucking stupid. I hate Webull. I can't say enough how much I don't like Weeble's option UI. Like I think it's one of the most horrible things that I've ever seen. It's easy to. It's not hard to use. Like once you get used to it, you understand it. But it's like one of the ugliest apps for brokers I've ever seen in my entire life, and that's second to like Fidelity or like the other apps that are out. There's no one that competes with Robinhood. Point blank, right? Nobody competes with Robinhood's app. It is so easy. It is so fluid in the way that the app works. I think Robinhood is a great company, regardless if it's lost like 90% of its value. But Robinhood, as of right now, it doesn't look good, right? I actually think it's gonna go lower. I think it can possibly go back to like $10 or so, right? As soon as we get another like bear day close like this, right? Like how you closed back in February 8th, right? You essentially had a perfect sell right here. You had a perfect sell. What happened? If you would have shorted here, you would have probably taken it from 13.50 all the way down to, I don't know, somewhere like $10, like $9, $10, $11. I don't know. But, it doesn't look good. I think it's probably going to come back down, right? You're creating somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern right here on the stochastic, maybe, but I think it's not hard to say that you're going to come back to like $10. At least you're going to stay within this range. Like I would not be surprised if Robinhood starts like trading sideways, within that range, right? And you might have a lot of volume there. I don't know where you have a bunch of volume, but you actually might have a lot of volume here on Robinhood, right? There's a lot of, not really, right? So all the money coming in is actually somewhere around like the 14, $15, $13 range. So you're actually under where mass volume comes in when people are buying stuff. So yeah, I can definitely see Robinhood going back to $10. But again, this whole this whole range right here, this is all something that I would personally buy. I'm not buying it, but if I was buying Robinhood for the long term, which I think I probably should buy a couple of shares, this is the range that I would buy. I would buy between $10 and $15, and I would just keep accumulating. Like I said, I think Robinhood is a fantastic company. I think that eventually they're gonna come back because I can't imagine Robinhood going out of business and millions of people switching to Webull or some other shit, right? I don't like Webull. I think Webull is a bad platform, and I think Robinhood is the number. I think Robinhood is like the iPhone or the Apple of brokers, and I'm gonna stick to that for forever, right? Unfortunately, yeah, I do see Robinhood going back down to like $9, $10. The momentum is really weak. So don't be surprised if you actually see it come back down to like $10 if you're still holding Robinhood. Right, you have kind of a trend right here. You have sort of like a small little trend right there on the hour, on the daily. Get rid of this. We don't need this right now because it's taking up too much space. But yeah, I mean you have this, right? You can possibly come back up to maybe like 1247, maybe touch the 50 EMA and then drop again. But yeah, it doesn't look good. I mean, I don't know. I can probably guess that Robinhood at most probably does something like this and then comes down. If it breaks trend, let me see if I can move this over. If you break trend, right? If you break trend here, you're probably going to do like this something, come back and like retest and probably go lower, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I'm bearish on Robinhood. Things don't look good. But if you actually break this retest, come back, then I can easily see Robinhood going back to $15. And if it breaks 15, the next area for Robinhood is probably going to be somewhere in the range of like 17 and like $20. But I think right now it's accumulation. I think right now, once the market recovers, you can easily see 100% gain and Robinhood at $20 within the next couple of months. I don't know. I like Robinhood. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.